That animal Rampage been talking crazy? How's Rampage been talking crazy? Chat, guess what happened the other day, chat? Chat, you'll never guess what happened the other day. I'm in the mood for sharing. Honestly, you never guess. Asked out a girl the other day, chat. Guess what happened, chat? Guess what happened? Got rejected. Bad. But it's all good. It's all fine. She had a boyfriend, chat, okay? That's just how it is, okay? Got rejected. She had a boyfriend. If she didn't have a boyfriend, I was in. This is the reality I'm choosing to live within. I'm going to readjust my reality, but it's all good, you know? It's all good. Thank you for the membership. Hey, Piggy, rate this week's fight 1 through 10. Very good fights. That's so brave of him. Why are you gay? I'm not gay. What I just said reverses that. Stuck in reverse. Ah, what's up, Guru? What's up? Boyfriend? Dude, she did. Dude, I could tell she had a boyfriend. It was just the way that she said it. It was like, yeah, definitely. She's married. She was married. She didn't even have a ring on, but I think she just forgot it that day. But, dude, I don't want to hear no slander on this woman. She was a gem. Honestly, dude, I fell in love. Thank you for the 2. You see Connor's announcement, Irish Chancellor? I didn't see that. No, I didn't see it at all. Thank you for the $2. What's up, Guru? What's up, man? Guru, she would be lucky to slop. All right, don't even talk about it that way, dude. She'd be lucky to slop on it. Don't you ever speak about it that way. She's not like that, dude. She's not even like that. So don't even fucking... You'd keep her name out your mouth, dude. You'd never do something like that. Good mate. Good day, mate. Huffy KO. Don't spend it all at once. Yeah, I think Huffy's going to win by KO as well. Thank you, though. I'm buying a compound headquarters. It's not going to be a crazy difference on the stream, but I'm getting like a compound headquarters place. I've been looking for it this week and last week as well, and the week before. So that's my move right now. I got a lot of things going on. I can finally reveal. I'm getting my headquarters, dude, out of London. We're out of this fucking dump. See ya. See ya. Guru HQ. It is. It's going to be Guru HQ, dude. The Goon Cave. No, it's not going to be Goon Cave now. You're not Luka Doncic. It's doing. Get it out of my face. Okay, thank you for the 5. What the fuck? She was, in fact, lying about having a boyfriend. Sorry, bruv. Chat. No way. Dude. This. Come on. Come on. This. There's no chance that it was just a choice to not, you know, just, she was otherwise occupied, you know. She's just a loyal woman. That's why much of a gem she was. Thank you for the 5. Impression of Tom. Oh, wow. I've missed a few. Hang on a second. Do you think David McGoyan will ever make UFC? YouTube and have been binging all of your past videos, laughing my ass off. Used to think MMA Joey was funny until I found you. All right. Well, at least you've been cured of your retardation, I guess. I don't know. Maybe you lost the extra chromosome upon watching the channel, but thinking MMA Joey was funny, dude. You were in a drought of entertainment. Guru, respecter of women. Nothing but it. Was it Nina? No, it wasn't Nina, no. You need a moat of feral hogs around your HQ. I'm going to have a moat of feral hogs. I shall. How was Usman delusional? I need more information than that. Separate location for HQ means less live streams? No. More. Thank you for the 15. It's good Guru found out a girl who liked me. It's good Guru. Found out a girl who liked me first, ghosted, got another guy within a month and thinks I don't know. Gained XP and proved I can pull 9s. All right. Thank you for the 5. Thank you for flexing on me, mate. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the $5. Impression of MMA Guru going full Raja mode on the girl's boyfriend because her saying no is the same as calling you out. I'm tired of motherfuckers disrespecting me. I would never. He must be a great dude. If I'm the fucking... If I'm not enough to sway, he must be God. You know what I mean? He must be the High Emperor. Thank you for the $5. Rampage went on aerials against attorney's advice. Our girls don't always choose height. It's because I think it was because I was too intimidating. I was looming over her as an ominous presence. A lot of girls think they want that Wattpad height difference, but they don't. You know, this is why I go for taller girls normally. She probably has AIDS. No, she doesn't, dude. Don't ever say that about her. Don't worry, Nina will come crawling back. True. Thank you for the £2. Impression of Darren Till and Paddy making fun of John Jones. Yeah, lad, he's fucking gay. He's a gay man. Lad, eh? Gays need to stop talking, lad. I don't know. Thank you for the $10. Hey, I know what you mean, lad. He is a bit fruity, lad. So happy to see you're right. I appreciate you, brother. Tough to get women into you on a one-time encounter. True, but dude, I sensed something. She might even be watching this. I sensed something. There was something there. There's no way I would have done that otherwise. Because that's not me. I never do that. I never ask out a girl. But that happened. So there must have been something. I must have been bewitched. I was in a trance. Impression of Darren. I've already read it. So I've already read it. It takes a real gem to get me to ask them out. A quote from a man who regularly says we should find mids attractive. Yeah, but I don't ask anyone out. You know what I mean? So for me to even do this, trust me. Oof, we're talking cream of the crop. Was it Amy Kaplan? No, it wasn't Amy Kaplan. Thanks for making me laugh when I feel like shit. Thank you for the $3 Australian, Ryan Barker. I appreciate you. Do an impression of Raja losing his wallet and body slamming a random homeless guy. Look at me! Some shit like that. Thank you for the $2. Name the new pork fortress, Eisenlard. No, I'm not going to call it Eisenlard. You're not attractive? I know, but I'm genetically, like, desirable from, like, a breeding perspective, no? Yeah, this might be why she turned me down, Jack. Thank you for the... I agree with that. I don't think I'm attractive. I think, you know, there's some genetic traits. I have desirable genetic traits. Name the new pork fortress, Eisenlard. Why would Rampage sue you when he could just slam you and throw 24 punches? I know, right? Over a mild inconvenience. It makes sense. So Usman Nurmagomedov said his resume... Why would Rampage sue you when he could just slam you and throw 24 punches? I know, right? Over a mild inconvenience. It makes sense. So Usman Nurmagomedov said his resume is better than Ilya and just shitting on Ilya's career and saying he's the best lightweight. True. Thank you for the $5. Yeah, he's dumb as fuck. Oh, that's what you meant by Usman. Yeah, I'm not going to make a video about that, but yeah, I thought you meant Kamaru Usman. When you say Usman, give me an Usman Nurm, at least, to let me know. When you say Usman, I think Kamaru Usman. Context, but I know he's dumb as fuck. He has nowhere near the same resume at all. Not even fucking close. He ain't beat no one good. Context time for the rejection. When, where, how? I don't want to give away too much. But we were talking with a purpose. You know? It was a purpose thing. And we were talking, and at the end of it, I basically said, I don't normally do this, but I deeply regret never asking for your number right now. And she went like this. I have a boyfriend. Like that in like a pain thing. And I went, makes sense. And I left. And I walked off and she went, no, that was good from you though. Yeah, whatever. I just walked off. So it is what it is. Did you hit her with your Joe Biden riz? Yeah, I stood there going, I got hairy legs. And then she just fucking married. She just proposed there and then, you know. It wasn't that bad. It was fine. Did you hit it with your Joe Biden riz? Already read it? No. Impression of Tom and Dana talking about your Gay Jones videos? Yeah, mate. He's hit the nail on the head there, mate. He has. Defeated male leaves. I mean, it is what it is. I don't think it was cringe. It was a cool situation. Then we talked a bit afterwards as well and it was back to normal. So it's fine. Giving you a post game? She was. She's such a gem, dude. You don't understand what I missed. Such a fucking... It is what it is. Maybe if I tried a different line. Maybe if I should have been on a diet before. I don't know. Maybe if I did lose that, you know. If I stayed on diet after the DJ collab. That's it. I don't know. It is what it is. Thank you for the $10. Last thing on Rampage. I hope you still go on Jackson because I think Rampage said... Thank you for the $10. Last thing on Rampage. I hope you still go on Jackson because I think Rampage said the defamation stuff is amidst getting insane amounts of online hate. I bet there's mutual respect there. Would be a good show. What are you doing, Husefa Kabadia? I get, yeah, well, don't ever shit talk Rampage again. I won't. I'm sorry if I've stepped across a line. What damage control are you running here? I don't know if I'll go on Jackson. Maybe I will sometime, but let's let it breathe a bit, you know? Serenaded her with my favorite band is the Stranglers. No, I didn't say that because that sounds like you're about to kill them. I don't say my favorite band's the Stranglers. That's not. And after that, it's the Killers. They're my second favorite. That's not what it was. Rampage shit is all staged. No, it's not. You got rejected. Now I'm mad at Psycho Stew. It's not rejection, chat. It's just an otherwise. It's just an inability to accept. This is what it is, chat. You know? Like, do women not, you know, does being a fucking real life space marine mean nothing to these people? You know, I just feel like, does being Titus reincarnate in real life himself mean nothing here because I don't have what? I don't have a fucking crop, you know, or whatever it is. Come on, what are we doing here, you know? No, I'm fine. I'll think about it for the rest of my life, but I'll be all right. We need Guru and Pacer's gym collab. We do need a Guru and Pacer's gym collab. That is true. That could happen. How long was this interaction with this gem? It was a good 5-10 minute interaction, and then boom, I dropped it out of nowhere, you know, off the top rope. And then that was it. Went back to another minute of interaction. It was good. Everything was good. Everything was fine. Everything was understood. It was all respectful stuff. It was very professionally done. You know, it was in and out. You know? Impression of an Indian named Raja trying to explain he never attempted to murder Stu. I don't ever try to do this, you know. I never try to do this. But genuinely, chat, I fell in love with her. So I had to ask her out. But it is what it is, you know what I mean? Ireland is so lucky to have someone like Connor. He's actually crazy enough to lead a revolution against his government. Someone like Connor. He's actually crazy enough to lead a revolution against his government. What is the Conor McGregor thing? You're not ugly, but did you mention your genetics to her? I mean, I stood in front of her. The genetics are mentioned. You know what I'm saying? Giant, broad-shouldered. Fucking, I don't know if the print was on show, but I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. Have you taken a girl on a date before? Yeah, when I was younger, but not since then. Thank you for the 2. I'm not that guy. You know. So I save it for the right ones. So it is what it is, man. Thank you for the 5. Rampage threatening to sue you is like XQC threatening to fight. Dude, XQC catches you with one of them bony elbows, you get sliced right open, I'm telling you. You can't tell the Huz they are pinned like prey. I never said that. No, I went around, I said the lion doesn't concern himself with consent, like that, basically. And I said that behind her, and then she sort of stopped and dropped everything that she was holding and turned around. Then I went, the lion doesn't... I never did any of that. No, never. Never in a million times. The right people at the wrong time? I don't know. She'll seek me out and find me, and in 2 years, she'll chase me down in the rain and be like, I didn't have one. I just was so nervous. I didn't know what to say. You know? That's what's going to happen. Thank you for the 2. Yo, Guru, is Raja a B and she? Yeah, he's a bitch and shit, yeah. At least you still have Nina Drama around. True, I guess. I've always got the fallback option, but I don't want plan B. You know what I mean? Thank you for the $5. Bro, my girl came home yesterday and said a guy with a food in his beard. Oh, no. Bro, my girl came home yesterday and said a guy with food in his beard and a weird mullet. Oh, no. I didn't have the mullet by then, by the way. Tried getting her number doing a Conor impression. I did not do a Conor McGregor impression to try and get it. I didn't say I really regret not asking for your number. I said I don't normally do this, but I would deeply regret never asking for your number right now. And I gave her a bit of a look, and it didn't work. Saw a video of Nina interviewing Callum Walsh. I swear if she does a video with my hero Canelo, I'll never look at him the same. Yeah, I saw that all over the UFC page, but she's going to be gone soon anyway. She'll be doing Dancing with the Stars, so, hey. A little trip and fall on ice, hey. Here's hoping. Thank you for the 5. I occupy her mind more than her boyfriend does, so she realizes her boyfriend pales in comparison. Have you shown her your mayo bottle collection? She's not interested. Yeah, I mean, I even just not interested. Yeah, I mean, it's little things. You know, I feel like she wasn't actually worthy of me. Impression Guru at the Tractor Supply store, buying feed for the sty, and he spots an alabaster gem behind the counter. You introduce yourself as John Pork. I'm calling. The name's John Pork. That's what I would do, maybe. I don't know how I would spin a John Pork alter ego into getting someone's number. I think that would be impossible. Her boyfriend's going to see this and beat her. Hey. I'll beat him. You escape him. You know what I mean? It'll happen. Don't turn into an incel. No, I'm not, dude. This is going to get me out there even more. No one will ever compare to her, chat. Love the content, mate. I appreciate the 14 czar. If you had the mullet, it would have gone your way. Thank you for the 9 months of membership. It would have. That actually could have been the case. Impression of DC about to cry, saying, he's wrong, Jail, he's wrong. Thank you for the $2. Just telling you, I didn't even bring up the followers or the fame or anything. Nothing at all, you know. Did you do Roblox in front of her? No, I didn't do the Roblox thing. I didn't say you're such a fucking hoe, I love it. I don't think that's the way of doing it. But I was stood like this the entire time. You know? Hello there, Mr. Pork. Just got here, but you're 100% right about what you say about the Raja thing. Of course, it's a logical take. It's a very logical take. I agree. Thank you for the 22 months of membership, Coggy the boy. Armin versus Hooker rumors for main event. Qatar, thoughts? Oh, my favorite in the Clash Royale. Hog right up. Okay. Why don't you get a proper haircut and trim your beard? You have a forward-facing job and you should take more pride in your appearance. Also, you have more confidence. I don't need it. Actually, I've got the confidence, dude. Okay? Thank you for the $10. I guess I could get a haircut. But if that's the deciding factor on whether or not I'm capable enough, do I really want them, chat? This is the question. Sorry, I didn't have my fade done. Now I'm not good enough for you? You know? That's not the type of girl I want. There's a guy at my work that refers to himself as Lion. When he goes on break, he says, the lion's got a hunt. Ah, oh, what a fucking disgusting creep. Sorry. Is Harry Hardwick stepping up this weekend at Paris? He is. But I don't want him, if that's the determining factor, you know? Guru never leaving the house again after rejection? No, I'm going back out tomorrow. No, I'm not. No, I'm never going to be the guy that just asks out girls like that. But this one, you know when you just have to take the risk, chat? You know? This one, I meant the line that I said. I like, dude, I don't know. I'd be sitting at home thinking, man, what if I asked her out? She's kind of looking at me in a certain way. But no. It is what it is. There was something there, dude. I felt love, dude. It was insane. I've never felt that before. Genuinely. It was strange. Thank you for the 27 months of membership. Yo, family. Guru, check MMA Junkie, McGrill and Lochran. Didn't even fucking show up for him, mate. You weren't even there when he was a kid, mate. How'd you know you won't turn out a fucking retard? I could see her turning you down and you go, oof. No, she said she had a boyfriend. I said, makes sense. That's what I said. I looked off. I said, makes sense. Yeah. Thank you for the 2. And then honestly, in my head, as I sort of walked towards leaving the interaction, I said, God, she's so loyal. Volk is going to be... in my head, I literally thought that, like, God damn, she's loyal too. Volk is going to be in the Street Fighter movie. Looks like he's playing a jobber. Who is it? Why didn't you tell her that, do you love him, though? I have a girlfriend as well, but I actually don't love her. Because, chat... I mean, I don't mean to get too philosophical here. But I'm not asking a girl out just for no reason, you know what I mean? There is intent there. And if a girl is willing to leave her boyfriend for me, that's a fucking ultimate red flag off the rip. You know what I mean? So I would never do that. I'd never want to get a girl that like, gave up someone to be with me in any way. That would never happen, by the way. She probably doesn't even have a boyfriend and just thinks I'm fucking ugly. But... I mean, that's an immediate red flag, is it not? Because he'll do the same thing to you. So it's actually better that she said no and that she had a boyfriend. We're still on. You know what I mean? He could die. Well, I shouldn't be saying this. Okay, no. He could trip over and die. You know what I mean? Things happen. Things happen in life. I'm getting amped up now. Impression of Connor giving you, I've already read it. How do we feel about Brian Battle being cut? As a long-time viewer, love you, no homo. Thank you very much for the $5. By the way, Bisping's new video, he's scoring 10-7 rounds. Oh, no. How's he embarrassed himself this time? I will say this, chat. This is a take I'm going to have. Yes or no, you're saved by the bell 10-8. What do you think about that? Saved by the bell 10-8 round. Don't matter how competitive the round was. If you're saved by the bell, 10-8 round. I don't like Saved by the Bell. I really don't like Saved by the Bell. I don't like it at all. If you're about to be TKO'd before the bell sounds, if you're literally in a locked-in sub and it's done, and you get saved, 10-8, man. You are finished. You are a finished fighter. That is more than someone getting dropped off balance twice and getting a 10-8 scored against them. Or someone having someone's back for a whole round and just doing pitter-patter shots. Chimaev was getting 10-8s. If you get nearly finished, like proper like put away and saved by the bell, 10-8 round. I think. That's what I would say. It's got to be clear, though. It's got to be clear. You can't just get dropped at the end of the round or slightly. If you're getting, like, battered and, like, you barely survive. Like Ortega against Volk. Let's say that weren't a competitive round, 10-8. You know? Or if it was a really competitive round and not much happened. If Volk does that to him at the end of the round, 10-8. How do you disagree with that? That's so fair. Yo, Guru, respect. What's up, man? Thank you for the 28 months of membership.